So Anthony Richardson and Josh Downs seem to be building an incredible bond, a chemistry that can lead to them being the next dynamic duo for the Indianapolis Colts on the field. As we all know, the last dynamic duo, Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton, some damn good times. Could these two produce the same good times that those two did? There's a lot of questions. Both of them are still unproven. And there's very alarmingly similarities to T.Y. Hilton and Josh Downs. Andrew Luck and Anthony Richardson, they're a bit different. Anthony Richardson may be incredibly athletic, but as a passer and as a quarterback, as a player of the game, Andrew Luck knew what he was doing the moment he got in the league. He's the smartest player in the league, on the field, one of the smartest players in the league. And he had a great arm, phenomenal arm, very accurate. You know, even though his accuracy, it doesn't show it on the stat sheet. His receivers were horrible. He had there's a lot of different factors. But at the end of the day, Andrew Luck was a phenomenal prospect coming out of Stanford. His football skills were refined, great processor. He was just very smart and knew what he was doing. Anthony Richardson, a little bit different. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just very inexperienced. And he's just not there yet in terms of up here. He's got a lot of work to do. But that's one thing, that's one great positive about Anthony Richardson. He seems excited to work. He wants to work. He's going to work. He's great character. He wants to learn. He wants to get that experience. When minicamp was over, we had the little media availability, and Anthony Richardson goes, I wish I could be back next week. I wish I could be back as soon as possible. You know, something along that lines of a minicamp that the rookies aren't allowed to. He's like, I wish I could be here. I want to be here all the time. He's the type of guy to be in the building first and be the last to leave. And I say it almost every damn video. You probably already know what I'm going to say. The talent determines the floor. But the character and the work ethic, that dictates what a player will become. And Anthony Richardson, he's got a lot of work on, yeah. A lot to work on. But he's willing to. And he wants to. He loves the game. He eats, dreams, sleeps football. I have no doubt in my mind that Anthony Richardson can be an incredible quarterback. Which Josh Downs comes into play after the rookie mini camps. Josh Downs and Anthony Richardson went outside the stadium, still throwing the ball after the mini camp was over, after the practice was over, still building that chemistry. These two already seem like they've built a friendship, that they're really getting along, and that's extremely important, so damn important when it comes to the field, when it comes to playing an actual game on the field. It translates really well. Now, maybe asking yourself, how is Josh Downs similar to T.Y. Hilton? They're both basically the same size coming out. Josh Downs is 5'9". T.Y. Hilton was 5'10". Now, T.Y. Hilton was a little heavier. He was 183 pounds. Josh Downs was 171. T.Y. Hilton had 8.5-inch hands. Josh Downs has 9.25-inch hands. Both were picked in the third round. And both of them have similar skill sets. They played similar. Now, did Josh Downs have as fast as a 40 time as T.Y.? No. Josh Downs had ran a 4.48, and T.Y. Hilton ran a 4.34. So, the difference in speed is there, and Downs is a little smaller, but there's no reason why Josh Downs cannot be a very good receiver in the NFL. I mean, I'm a big size guy. You know, I want size. I want players that have some bulk to them, that have some height to them. But sometimes there are exceptions. I'm not saying he is, just because he's a Colt. Saying it because he's also a very good route runner. And he goes up and he plays bigger than he is. At 171, will his body hold up? That's a serious question. But comparing Anthony Richardson and Josh Downs to Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton, quite unfair right now. Quite unfair. Just because these two are unproven. But can they be a dynamic duo? Absolutely. Absolutely. They're already building chemistry. And they're working together a ton. And it'd be awesome to have another dynamic duo like that. Those are some good days with Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton. They really were. Great memories. Great memories. But you do have to step back and realize that these two guys are unproven. And it's unfair to give a comparison. I know that's exactly what I just did, but it's just for the sake of having fun, right? As Chris Ballard and Shane Steichen said, they're not going to compare these guys to anyone. They're not going to compare Anthony Richardson to anyone. They are their own human beings. But it's fun to talk about the old times and maybe talk about what can possibly be something similar to that. So, I want you guys to let me know what you think. Do you think Anthony Richardson and Josh Downs are going to be the next dynamic duo in Indianapolis? And if you do, let me know. Let me know what you think. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. This is JDW Sports Talk Show. Signing off.